Are you doing many Skype interviews now? Because one of the questions that people came through, that a lot of people are being asked to Skype interview. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that? Because it's a very, very different dynamic. You're not in a room where you're building that rapport, and you haven't got that energy and that connection with somebody. It's very, very different. What would you say to somebody that wanted a tips for that?
Well, with one of our level of academics, our associate academics who deliver the online learning, we conduct all of the interviews via Skype.
Okay.
And that's actually because as a panel, we want to ensure that they have the skills, the technology, the digital literacy skills, they have equipment in their home, and also, as you say, they're comfortable with the environment. And people make some basic mistakes, so they don't think about what's behind them. They don't dress as if it's for an interview.
Yeah.
They don't test their sound and their video beforehand. And they don't rehearse using the equipment.
Yeah.
We use Skype for all levels because we're an online department. I think we do tend to attract international academics. So I've interviewed people from Australia, from New Zealand, or people who are on holiday, such as me in Swansea this week. It's great that this is taking place over Google Hangout because I can join in, otherwise I wouldn't be able to. So
Yes.
for me, it's not a disadvantage at all. Just as you would rehearse for a face-to-face interview, make sure you rehearse using the technology. And you have to work really hard at building that rapport. So smile broadly and speak clearly, because technology can be a challenge.
And remember to look at the camera and not yourself.
Yes.
Because that could be quite... Sarah, are you noticing that Skype interviews are becoming more common?
Oh, yeah, definitely, absolutely, and especially now with academia. I mean, it's such a global career that I think you can always expect to have some kind of a Skype interview at some point along the way. One of the things that I think people trip up on, and it's a really important thing to think about, is the positioning of your laptop or your screen, because you don't want to be kind of looking down and then all people do is look up your nose, so you do need to sort of see how you look, before you actually switch on and so on.
Yeah.
But the body language thing, it's difficult when, you're trying to get eye contact and you're not looking directly at the person. So do try and look at the camera and not at the screen.
Smile more. Smile more. I always say to people, probably smile more than you normally would when the other person is talking. Just be really conscious that you should have a fixed smile, because you have to make up for that lack of connection and energy from a room. So yeah, and I would always say as well, if there's a natural light in the room, so window or anything, make sure that it's not behind you. It's always in front of you. So that way you don't want to just be a silhouette. They can actually see your face. Does